So a topic that I want to talk about today in conjunction with this conversation of the soul and what purpose is for us in this physical realm is this idea of urge for more. And when you begin getting into this space of spirituality, sometimes wanting more, especially material stuff in this physical realm, people tends to look at it as this product of the ego, right? And for some reason, the ego self is the enemy for the spiritual awakened folks. And we begin looking at wanting more, seeking more as a egoic self, the product of the egoic self. And what I wanted to talk about today is actually, I come to realize that it's the other way around. So not wanting more and saying that my life is fine exactly the way it is actually is the voice of the ego. And the reason for that is because we came here to create and expand, to play and to express and experience more of who we are. So because the soul is forever seeking a fuller expression and fuller expansion, there's no end to it. So the urge for more is actually the impulse of the soul. I always like to talk about seed turning into a flower, and that's the urge of the expression. The caterpillar turning into a butterfly, that is the the core of who you are seeking expression in this physical world. So depending on where you come from, the perspective of more, right? More expansion, more reaching out to people, more growing the company, more meaningful relationship, more living in the present moment. So the urge of more for me is a natural inclination and an impulse that we all experience in this physical world to allow the soul essence of us to freely express through this vehicle and the true instrument called mind and the body. So the flip that we want to begin understanding is, sometimes people, especially in this sort of spiritual and conscious manifestation space, people have this idea of who am I to want more, right? Well, you are a soul that came here to express the infinite possibilities because the the expression of the soul and expansion of the soul through the mind and the body in this physical realm is endless. It's limitless. Yeah. The mind is limited. The physical body has limitation. And the soul is here to express through this limitation. So the work that we're doing is to begin removing those limits of the mind and the idea conception that limits us to begin meeting that expansion to feel closer to the limitless potential of who we are as the soul. So the the reminder that we want to have is every single time when we feel like we want more of, to tune into where that more comes from, right? If you're wanting more to validate yourself, if you're wanting more because you feel insecure and try to prove yourself, that is an egoic mind. But the natural tendency of want more freedom, want more expansion, right? Because that is who we truly are, and we're here to translate and transfer that energy of who we are in this physical dimension. And the more we can integrate that, right? Here's another more. The more we can integrate who we are and to express and experience the quality of the soul essence in this physical realm, that is what we're here to do. So the urge of the soul is the impulse of the core of who we are seeking expression. And when we say, oh, I don't need to have more, that is ego's voice speaking, limiting ourselves. So I want to invite everybody to begin turning that around and embrace and honor the energy and the feeling that arises from inside of us of wanting more. So let me know if you have any question, if this resonates with you. If you have any clarity question, comment below, and I'll see you in the next video.